Testing. Testing. Hello and welcome. I am messing around with streaming here today. We are going to do some building. I'm going to be checking my sound here at the beginning, so don't judge me too harshly. Oh, great. I feel like I am way more quiet than my Sims music, which is always the case. So we're going to turn the Sims music way down, and I'm going to do a sound check yet again. Here we go. Sound one. Yeah, so the Sims music is a problem, always. So we're just going to turn everything way down. And we might end up turning the Sims music off. So yeah, bear with me. Alright, well, we're not going to worry too terribly much about that. I can hear myself on another computer next to me, and I'm thinking that that sounds relatively good. So here we go. So I am your host, Tipsy Mommy Shark, and one of the things that I've got going on here is Sim York. And on more Tipsy Mommy Shark, you can watch me on YouTube, and I can, I guess, put the link in. Oh, I only have Tipsy Mommy pulled up here. Bad me. But later we will make sure to put the link in the description somewhere. And one of the fun things about this is I have been building in Sim York, but I thought what might be a lot of fun is to see what I do in my spare time. So I'm gonna start, I'm not recording. I'm either streaming or recording. I'm never doing the same thing. Oh. This might be why we're having trouble. Let's try this. I did not have my mic on properly. Oh my goodness. Tipsy. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're gonna put that back to where it should be. And it looks like I've just got some of my mic stuff set up a little goofy, but that's okay. That's why I'm doing this. And that's why luckily nobody's watching me at this point. Oh my gosh. But this is why my kids have named me Tipsy Mommy, because I'm always a little tipsy. So here we are, and this is Sim York. If you watched my video about things being a total nightmare, you'll see that a lot of my buildings that I love are not in here anymore. And the reason for that is Pink Soup. You can go and look up more Tipsy Mommy Shark. Let me jump over here and see if we can't get to my lovely. Let's switch here. Let's go to my More Tipsy. More Tipsy, please come to me. There's my studio. And let's go to my home. I'm home now. Copy. See, I'm doing this all by my little lonesome here. Sometimes I have moderators when I used to do this all the time, but now I don't. All right, so I stuck right in the chat. You should be able to see, for anybody who's checking in, that I put a link to my More Tipsy Mommy Shark page, and that's where I put all of my edited stuff. And if you look in there, I have a whole bunch of things about Sim York, and sometimes when you see these videos, I have all these great buildings all over here, and what I've had to start doing is, because they're cursed, they are absolutely the most cursed things around, and so I had to take them out. And so we're just going to build around that. And so what does Tipsy Mommy do for fun? So I used to have Blue Water Village up here, but I took Malcolm Landgrab, who's living right over here, and he owns the Landgrab Chocolate Shops, which was part of the cursed build, if you have been watching my stuff. So I went and I got everybody else out of Blue Water Village. Here's the De La Rosas and the Ramirez and the Jaquettes and the Tinkers, and I decided, well, let's let them own businesses over here. So we've got Flowers and More here, and I've got the bakery here. So now I've got a couple little shops, and I just made some, I don't know what you'd call them, facades per se. And so my little facades are over here ready to go, and I put the people in here, and then they can build out and around it. And we'll get into what I'm doing as we go. So I had just, and I had this on my old laptop that I was using, and the kids talked me into buying like a monster computer, and you know, I love my electronics. I don't know why they do this to me. So of course now I've got to get used to a new computer, and I'm just not doing well. When I fall in love with an electronic, it's mine forever. So I keep going back and forth between my old laptop and this, and so everything was really built on the old laptop. So I had to copy, where am I? Sim York, and put it into hello, Ramirez family. So I had to put everything in here. So these guys, if you go into your Blue Water Village, they own the furniture store. I'm trying to, I do not do well with cable management. And my cables here are all, like, I can't even hear through my earphones because they are in a giant matted monster thing, and I don't even know what I'm doing. So we're just going to put them around my neck, and I'm just not going to hear. And so I don't know why they're all standing. Everybody got one of these houses except poor De La Rosa. But I've decided that's not going to keep going because I don't like everybody living in the same place. But sometimes, I just have to go with what I'm doing. So anyway, everybody, stop playing. We are doing a business here, Sim York. And this is called Return to Pleasant View in Sim York, because I am hoping, I'm very hopeful. What business lot do I want? I don't know what I want to do here. We're just gonna go with this business lot. So did he buy the lot? I don't think he bought a lot yet. We're gonna go with this because I want to maybe start live streaming on my Patreon page, and I'm gonna call it Return to, yeah, he doesn't own anything. I'm really behind. Once I start talking and moving, I can't think, and again, I am tipsy. So Return to Pleasant View, I will take you over there at some point, and we'll see what I did with Pleasant View, because my idea is Sim York is in a Pleasant View file. But I started messing with Pleasant View, like, what would I do? What would my idea of Pleasant View be like if Pleasant View came out today and we had all the packs that we have today, like the VA hadn't become a hot mess. But, like, we loved Will Wright and Tim Latorno. So there are people. So let's see, business lot 2. I feel like I had a couple of these, but I forget what they were called. So I think we're just gonna have to go with that. Oh, small city shop. Oh, okay, so I see they all look the same. Okay. So I just forget what I wanted. Now we're just going to keep going. I think my daughter is probably going to join us at some point because I ransacked her stream. She is Spothy Games and she does cozy gameplay. I'm really not big. Thank you for putting that in my inventory. And now we are going to take everybody to our lot. I'm not big on the live streaming anymore. I just thought I would kind of mess around with this for fun. And yeah, I think she's going to come and torture me here soon. Well, anyway, but I haven't seen her come in here yet. So, I'm lucky. Otherwise, she's gonna bug me. Her and her cat. She doesn't hear me talking about her or I'd be in trouble. But yeah, I put a bunch of these houses around the little area. This is supposed to be like the Queens area of our Sim York. And so these people actually own homes, which is not a good idea in Sim York because I have the Bigger Bills mod. And we are up to 1,500% for Bigger Bills. I did also have where you halved your income. Okay, where's my where are it? Hello? Peoples. Okay. I'm lost. There should be a building here. Hello? I'm all over the place. Where's my people? Yeah, sometimes the Sims just hates me. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So I'm playing kind of off to the side so I can be talking to you guys. Okay, so you can see here. They are at the far lot. What was the name? Oh, Midtown Furniture. Okay, so we bought the wrong lot. Oops, my bad. Okay, so that was the lot we were supposed to be buying. And I bought the wrong lot. So everybody's coming in here. So, maybe we can just like pretend that I bought the right lot. I don't know, guys. What should we do? Ugh. Oh my goodness, he's making out with her in the front of the furniture store. So what is next to us is the flowers. So it could be flowers, furniture. I don't know. Let's just stay where we're at. We need to put a closed sign up because these people clearly are not ready for what is coming with them making out in the middle of the day here. I already have move objects on because I pulled Sim York over to the new computer. Like I said, it was kind of a hot mess and I did not have some of the custom content from one computer to the other. I just kind of threw the Sims Legacy over here, and this was built in my Ultimate Collection on the other computer. I have like 3 different copies of The Sims too, so all right. So let's see here. So I do believe one of them has all of the furniture. Yeah, she does. She must have been to my Christmas shop. All right, let's see. How are we going to do this? I need you to stop goofing around over here. Okay, so you can see I liked having like a little bit of unique builds here. Let's see how we're gonna do this furniture store. I kind of feel like you would probably come in and I'm probably gonna destroy those stairs in the back. Let's see. Okay, so we definitely, did she have a cash register? What do you have in here? I think I took, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I took the cash register. We have a cash register. I don't know if I need that. So the first thing we're getting rid of is this. And maybe what we would do is, I'm not sure that I need all of you to leave. Get lost. Okay. I think the first thing I don't like about this store is I like that it's unique and whatever, but how is this going to look for furniture? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, how are we going to see? Maybe if we put a couple of these windows down the side here so we could show off some of the furniture. That might work. Hello. I was just mentioning you, Spothy. How am I sounding? And then I'll tell you what I said about you. All good, of course, I swear. I promise. I was only talking good while I was making up my furniture shop here. Oh, in Sim York, one of my favorite places, and Spothy will tell you, can confirm this, was Ralph Lauren. I loved Ralph Lauren. It was like my mothership. Oh, good. For a while there, The Sims was louder than me. I was saying before you got in here that I was expecting you because I was expecting you to come torture me because I maybe had been accused of torturing your stream. I think that was a miscarriage of justice, but you know, I'm feeling like maybe. Oh, and Black. Yes, Sims 2. Look, we've got all kinds of people in here. Yep, so it's going to be The Sims 2. And what I was saying is we are here in my Sim York, which originally came from my beloved gaming laptop, but I was talked into by my children. You can talk to Spothy Games about this. To getting a beastly gaming computer. And while I think it's a good thing, I love my laptop. So this was originally, Sim York was built on my lovely, lovely laptop. But I think that the problem is one, I have more custom content on the laptop. So there were some issues transferring it over here. Yes, I did. I judged Spothy. I don't think I was judging you. I may have been giving you a wee bit of a hard time. Just a tiny little bit. Spothy was like playing, what was it, Heartopia. And I may have been being a little bit of a pest. Just a little. I don't think... Everybody, I don't think I was bugging her that much. Was I bugging you that much? She's gonna come back and she's gonna be like, oh my god, you're such a pain in the arse. Alright, so we need it bigger and more grand because obviously it's a furniture store. You know what? I'm thinking this lot is too small. I don't think this is gonna work for a furniture store. Oh no. That was a good move with the RAM prices. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I will not need any computer repairs. If RAM goes, it'll be at least $1,000. Oh no, M Black. Why would it be $1,000 for your computer repairs? That is a terrible thing. We're gonna put a dodgy. I wonder if I can get this in here. Yeah, it looks like that's gonna work. Yeah, that is why my kids told me to get the computer, was because of the RAM stuff. It looks like that the RAM is gonna be a problem. But what's going on with your computer that would be so much money? Why will he not sit where I want him to sit? God dang. Ugh. I was going to call it a roller coaster. I've got Planet Coaster in my brain. He's not a roller coaster. He is a sit. Okay, he's not going to sit. He wants a floor or something. I don't know what he wants. Okay, we're going to put a floor in the hopes that he will sit where I want him to sit. Alright, please turn around and sit. He's not gonna sit. No. What is going on here? It might be because my location is technically out of bounds. Oh man. We'll see. I move objects when all else fails. Cheat. Oh, because of the RAM sure? Just if RAM goes 64 gigabytes is currently at, wow, 998. Gosh, luckily mine is new, so I'm assuming it will be good. Thank goodness, what the heck. Yeah, but I don't know, but that is why I was told to get the new computer, because my laptop, I think, is from like 2020 or 2019. Why am I having all these problems? And yeah, there's just trouble. And that's why they told me. Okay, for whatever reason, the elevator hates us. So if we want an elevator, it's going to have to go inside the store, which is a problem because it takes up a lot of room and we need room for these things. All right. I'm already thinking this store is going to be too little for a furniture store. We're going to work with it and see because they already bought it. I don't know, what does everybody think? I already think I'm just going to be pissed on it before this is ever finished. This seems like a tipsy mommy pissy build. This is because I'm live streaming, so everybody can hear me rage quit. Alright. So I'm thinking...
You see all the hearts I'm sending you? My fingers are getting killed over here.
Who's getting killed?
I'm sending little hearts. Did you see them?
I can't see the little hearts on here.
No.
Ethospathi is sending me hearts and I couldn't even see them. No,
yeah,
thank you.
I was spamming them.
Why are you spamming hearts?
Well, if you get a lot of hearts, it puts you at the top of the leaderboard. But I was also doing it just because they're cute. I loved that it was on your screen.
Thank you. Thank you. And my shark turned out very cute. Thank you, Ethospathi. You know my little sharky that you got me? So Ethospathi got me this great little sharky for transition. So I torture everybody and show them my transition shark. I'm waiting for her to answer me. So it's because of Spothy, I got this cute little, she's kind of my guru. Her and my son are very, very tech savvy. Here, wait, we're gonna go over here. Are you ready, Spothy?
Yes, Shelby.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Everybody, I'm not just coming back. We're just gonna go back and come back. Get ready. Look at that transition. Did everybody see that transition? Was that not gorgeous? That shark is so adorable. Doesn't that look lovely? Anyway, sorry guys. That kind of stuff just makes my life. All right, back to the build. Spothy got me those little sharks. And that just makes my day. All right, so we're gonna try, we're putting baby in the corner here, and I always use the janky. I'm gonna hear this from Spothy. And black, this is almost as bad as the RAM. I always use the janky elevators because there's more of a chance that your sim could plummet to their death. So, yeah, I'm horrible, I know. So, that is why I use the yucky elevators. All right, so let's come back over here. And she has all of the... Hello? Okay, I think I've got an issue going on here. Okay, there we go. All right, so on the first floor, I think living room furniture probably, right? So if we did like a bougie kind of like living area, right? And then we can have like some kind of nice classical music. Okay, this is going to be for like the office area. We can put that there. Right, what does everybody think of that? Okay, that could be like their first living room area that you would walk into. Maybe we could have this be more like, maybe if we just did like one little something like that, and then we could have like a nice desk. Like I'm thinking, you know, like how a furniture store looks, that you kind of go in and, you know, the guy has the desk and he's like, come sit at my desk and we'll talk about your furniture needs, like at a really nice store. So like over here, he's got the desk. Now they have to ring out still on the thing, which could be there, or like maybe we'll do it this way. Like we'll put you sit with the guy there, and then they could line up there. I don't know, what is everybody thinking? Okay, probably has like a computer chair And I've got his computer in the wrong space. Nobody dinged me for that. Okay, and we'll just get him just like a basic light. Okay, now after I got rid of the counters, I'm thinking probably they'd have... Of course, I've got them backwards. Whatever. Like, I kind of like that. I don't know. That kind of actually looks good. I'm sitting here. I'm going to give myself volcano green, lava orange. What does volcano green, lava orange mean? And black, is that code? And black is sending me code. It's a lava orange. I'm waiting for N Black to tell me what the lava orange is going on. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, so you walk in and got the, you know, the guy who's gonna like try to hard sell you on furniture. It was an emoji for elevator death. I love it. Why can't I see these emojis? Hold on. It does not let me join the conversation. Let me go in. Hang on, I'm trying to go in as somebody else. It doesn't let me join the chat as More Tipsy Mommy. I can't. Oh, okay. Yeah, like it's not letting me. Because I couldn't even, like, I can't. Interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna go back in. Yeah, I don't know. It's saying that we've got 3 watching the stream, but it will not let me do that. And I don't know why it's being so bad. Here, wait, I'm gonna put it on, now see if you type an emoji in now. Nope. I thought maybe. Huh, I wonder why it does that. That's weird. Okay, well, we're going back to building. You'll just have to tell me. Hand orange covered eyes. That sounds like death as well. I like it. I like when you guys send me death. It makes me happy. All right, I like this setup over here, but you know what we didn't think of, guys? We did not think that everybody, the Sims, because they are not Sims 4 Sims, they need some room to navigate. So we're gonna give them some room to get around the couch over there. And then they can go and... Okay, so what do we think so far? Gonna put that down. While Spothy and N Black are plummeting to their death. Okay, so this is how you come in. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know. Maybe these should be darker. You can only make them so dark. No, I like them white. Alright, that's just gonna stay that way. I'm sorry, now I'm gonna get hung up on interior design. We're just gonna keep moving along. So I feel like you come in, you're gonna see this one thingy. Maybe there should be some kind of neat table in the back. Anybody who has any decorating tips for here, yeah, let me know. Okay, I think here we've got 81,000 to work with. If we need to, I'm not thrilled about everybody's housing situation, so, you know, they could end up leaving their home. I'm okay with that. I know, I mean, You don't even have to tell me. I already know. Oh, that's kind of cute. And then something else on there. Oh, that's okay. And then maybe a mirror. Everybody remember there's a little bit of a lag between what I'm saying and what you write. So when you're giving info for decorating, go a little bit ahead of me. Yeah, there we go. Look how nice that looks. So you come into the showroom. It's Sim York. Oh my gosh, their football went out of bounds. They're messing with me here. Look, oh yeah, I am gonna be able to, okay. It's still over here. I gotcha. All right, what else do we need? I don't think I took very many pictures off the walls and stuff. They really need to upscale their crap. Oh, here. Okay, that we're gonna be able to sell. I don't know about the rest of you, but she's got a bunch of outdoor furniture. I don't think she's gonna need it. Alright. Maybe some plants or something on either side. Let's see what we got here. I have so much junk. I am like the ultimate person when it comes to custom content. I have a serious custom content problem. So that, yeah, that looks okay. I mean, it's a little bit more than what we need, I think. Yeah. All right. Maybe the crystal ball could go in the. I don't know. I feel like that's a little over the top. What are you guys thinking? How's it looking from back out there? Out there in the land. Okay, I think that's kind of got it. That's looking good. Alright, I think the showroom should be warm in color. Warm, inviting. I should have. No, I don't like that brown. I don't like it. Oh, look at that. What do we think? Showroom burnt orange. I think Spothy's gonna like that one. If I know Spothy, she's gonna like that. Spothy said I had a custom content issue. I think she's judging. Spothy, do you like the burnt orange? I think the floor is going to need to be plain because we will carry that through on all of the floors. What do we think of that? Oh, M Black likes the color. All right, so there we go. I think that looks lovely. It's warm, it's inviting. Okay, so we need, the thing is falling out of my ear. Let's see. What is in here? Let's see. What else is in here? Oh, yeah. Maybe like something like that there. Just because it's behind the desk. And then this is what really, and this is just for fun. This is like me just doing this in my spare time is what you're actually saying. Like, I don't even have to be doing this. So let's see what we got over here. I have something that's nice. Like these tarot cards are pretty terrifying around. I don't know, is the cow plant nice? I don't think so. Let's see, what's that? No, it's kind of strange. Alright, we're gonna use it just because. That's my son you hear in the background. There's probably a kitty somewhere, and he's, ooh, ah, the kitty, so cute. I feel like we need bigger. What else can we have? This is kind of nice. I always like these. They show things off. Okay, we're going to need an area rug here. Let's see what I have. I don't know. We could do that, kind of blue and yellow. No, I don't think so.
So anyway, got some new stuff. I don't know if you want to try anything else.
Let's see what I got over here. No. I guess I kind of like that. It's a little nondescript, but I kind of like it. Oh, there you go. I think that's the one. No, it's almost like art on the floor. Then I think I do not have a lot. I should go find more custom content for curtains, but I don't have them. But I am thinking, you know, because I don't know that I need them over here, but like once you get in, kind of like it's part of this area right here. And I'm thinking maybe one there, and one there, and then maybe there. Okay, and then it almost looks like they have set up, you know, the showroom, and we can set all of this stuff obviously for sale. Okay. And I don't know that we want to do like all the plants, but like in general, maybe not there because it's going to get in the way. But there we go. Like there's your first floor. Okay. And now we could go to the second floor. So you come out here and you're going to, let's see what else she has here. So she has another like cute little living room set, which we could do. We could totally see what she's got. Oh. Okay. So she's got this with this. Okay, let's see here. If she could do something like that. Maybe we need another one of these. Okay. I don't know, what do we think of that? That's kind of cute. Okay, so we've got like living rooms kind of going on here. And let's see what else she's got. So my feeling is that's probably not quite as expensive as the last one. And then she's going to have maybe the bargain basement living room. Right? With do that there, and then she's got this here. Okay, I feel like I might need to move this around a little bit because this is too high. So maybe that can go. We'll put our bargain basement one over here. So you get off the elevator and you're going to be greeted with another nice living room that okay. Not sure why I've got the weird thing going on over there. And then you've got your cheaper one right there. And I don't know why. That one just hated the wall. Okay, now I think we need to do some kind of like wall coming out of here. Okay, and you go into the next area, right? Like, so you go from living rooms to let's see. Probably make it a little closer. So you go from living rooms to something else. So let's see here. Like the big entryway. So there you go. So you would come from your living room area, and then you're gonna go to whatever the next area is. So we've got living rooms. What else she has? I'm pretty sure she has some dining stuff. That's outdoor. Okay, so she seemed like she had a lot of outdoor stuff. Okay, I'm thinking instead of all this outdoor patio kind of stuff, we're gonna get rid of all this. And that'll give us some money. Oh, there's a dining. That will keep. Alright, let's sell. Yep, sell it all. Give me that money. Whoops. Yeah. Alright, and then we're saying dining room. So we can start with maybe a cheaper one there. I think she had one of the chairs for that, yeah. And then she had this one. And I feel like, you know, it's Sim York. Like, while I get that we need some cheaper stuff, I get 5 of these. Yeah, okay. Maybe. Alright. I like that she has the Christmas tree. Alright, maybe one of those. Or dining. Okay, and we're gonna need a much more upscale dining kind of area. And alright. Then maybe over here she could have like a cheaper set. You know, for that apartment living kind of thing. And we're going to need a much fancier. Fancy. I'm thinking maybe like I use this downstairs, but I'm thinking something like this for the dining, like the fancier dining with the fancy chairs would be lovely. Just lovely, I love it. You know, I have so many different things and so many different games. It's this one that I want. I'm thinking like that. Yeah. Alright, so we want that. And then what else could we have? Maybe we should have some like sideboards or something and custom content, I'm thinking. I know, I have too much custom content. I think these are all for bathrooms. That's a bathroom. Here's one. That's nice. That's a little bit more for the other one, but we could have just some. Maybe if I move this over here. This up there. That would probably look nice over here. Yeah, look at that. Then we've got the hutch over there. I like that. That's nice. I like a hutch. What else do I have here that we can use? Like that, but that again is a little bit more, I don't know. We have more, I need like more natural wood. We don't have it. Maybe whitish. No, blue maybe. So we've got the whole country thing going on there. I obviously like country stuff. I need more upscale things. Oh, here we could do. I know it's not exactly what I was looking for. What is it? Oh, it's a bar back. But it looks almost like an old hutch, but I don't know that we need another old hutch. We need something that's more new. Alright, I'm a little disappointed with what I have. There's a vintage cabinet. Oh, that's just like a top. Where's the bottom? I was thinking maybe we could pretend I had... I can make one. Yeah, I am very upset with myself that I don't have. That's okay. I'll find something in custom content at some point. I was thinking, like, if we had like this, and then I could find like a bottom. Oh, that's another top. Maybe I have the cabinets for it. Yep, not it. Not it. I'm gonna be going through here. Not it, not it. Oh, I'm glad you love it, Spothy. Thank you. I'm looking for the bottom of this one. I don't think that's it either. How am I missing this? That's not it either. Alright, I can't find... Maybe this is it. One? Nope. This one? Nope. Alright, so maybe I can pretend. I don't think this is going to help me at all, but... Oh, Meow! Do you want to get on the live stream? Yeah? What's going on? I have a pesky kitty here, and he wants to live stream. Oh, that's all we have? Okay. Well, that was definitely not it either. Why do I not have... That's not gonna be it either. Alright, so it looks to me like I am poo-poo out of luck on this. You do hear a kitty, so that kitty is Lucian. And he is saying, hi everybody. He is just one of those kitties who... We're gonna cheat. Get ready, everybody. He's just one of those kitties that has to be with everybody. So, look, we cheated. I don't love it. But, oh, I know what we could do. Never mind. We're going back. So, we were here the last time that I found it. Okay. Luckily, this is the Move Everything mod. And why is it a different color? I'm very aggravated. Sims 4? This is Sims 4 stuff. Why are they never the same color? Alright. Well, this does not have a hutch. I don't know what to tell everybody. I thought maybe we could have done something here, but it doesn't look like it. I thought, oh, I'm going to be able to fake this. No. It's going to give me crap. So anyway, we're just not going to. What we are going to do is we will do a different long table or something and act like it's part of the hutch thingy. And maybe we can do something goofy that way. See, necessity is the mother of invention. Oh, what was in here? Nope, not long enough. That's kind of cute. We'll put that over there. Look, I just find all kinds of fun things. Oops, I don't know where I was going. That should go in probably in kitchens. Alright, what is this one? That's not gonna work either. Alright, where is our thing? Oh, that's a whole one. That actually kind of works. Alright, we're getting rid of this. So there, we kind of have a hutch. Let's see if we can get a little better color. I think that one works. That kind of goes with this. Like I was thinking like what would kind of go with that. All of that for that. So the idea is then your Sims can come down here and shop for furniture. What do you think? I don't know. You gotta tell me. Alright, so now we've got some. Would you come to this shop and shop for your city furniture? My earpiece is falling out. You'll have to let me know. Would this be a place you would want to come? Let's see. I just kind of like the idea. I got this idea from like games like Heartopia. I like that they have that you get to go and
Bring gift.
what gift did you bring me?
Apple butter.
Apple
Blueberry
butter.
lemon.
Oh no.
Take one.
Okay, thank you. My son is bringing me goodies. I'm sure it's yummy. Anyway, I like the idea that you can come to a store and buy. I think like that's kind of a fun immersion sort of thing. Maybe that. Oh. Maybe a little darker. I want a little darker. No. Of course not. About that. No. Ugh. Okay, I like that. That works. Alright. Maybe. Yeah, we had to go to Queens for a bed, right? This is not even in Queens, it's just downtown. This is Midtown furniture. Meow, meow, what? Oh my gosh, yeah. Hang on, everybody, he's jealous. What? You want to say hi to everybody on YouTube? You want to tell them you're Lucian the Terrible? What am I doing? Who am I talking to? He hates when I'm video editing. Anything to do with computers. She's very jealous. You need treats? Want a treat? Yeah? Everybody, you need a treat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah? What? Yeah, you telling everybody you want treats? All right. Did you hear him, everybody? He said, now. He said, meow, cat. I need meow. Yeah, are you jelly over my kitty? Bothy? He's my daughter's kitty. But he is very spoiled. And he would make me feel guilty if he didn't get exactly what he wanted. He's that kind of kitty. Aw, I love him too. Yes, he is the baby. Now, gang, I'm thinking we need a little bit more kind of country in this kind of, maybe not country, but something a little bit more, yeah, like that. What do we think for in here? Like I kept the orange in the living room. Not living room area, but like I feel like we need like this in here. for the dining. And then over here, I feel like we gotta come back. Oops. There used to be steps there, but we decided to do elevators. Okay, then over here, this one needs a rug. Yeah, now you hear him, he's very happy. You don't hear any meows because he's now gonna be the good kitty. Actually, he might not be the good kitty. He might be back and demand more. He's that type. But we love him. He's relatively pesky. Anybody else have pesky kitties? Or want to speak of pesky kitties? Maybe this one can go on this wall. They're dreaming of going on vacation over here. They can't afford it. I'm snooty. Okay. My other one would be that one. Let's see, they probably need a little rug too. We don't want to be so snooty that they can't have a rug. But I see them kind of more country rug. Out of my own way. That's gonna be too big of a rug. Gonna aggravate me. Maybe they got like a little rug. A half rug? No, that looks stupid. I think all the other rugs were too big. Oh, I guess that looks okay. I don't know, gang. What do we think? I think that's alright. I didn't hear any kitty stories. Alright, this here. What can we put up? What kind of people are these people? Okay, this is so strange. No. No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling that one either. Oh yeah, this reminds me of New York. There we go, I like it. I like it. Kind of minimalist. And we've got the bridge. Also reminds me of New York. Okay, I like that. Needs some kind of itsy bitsy curtain in the back here. I think that's too big. It is way too big. Maybe I can do some kind of green. Yes, they have green. Perfect. All right, and then we come over into here. And this is really just the warehouse for these. I must have move objects on. Every time I have move objects on, if I do. So here's a quick tip. When you have move objects on, the things for the windows do not tilt properly if you've got tilty walls. Yeah, I have learned that the hard way. So it will just grab to the windows and then you don't have to use the other cheats. Love the painting. You had one like it when you were in New York, Spothy? Or somewhere else. Okay, now we have to set things for sale here. What of this do we want to sell? I think here, do the big thing, little plant, that. Make sure they're selling. I gotta pay for this location. right? That's probably gonna be it. Oh yeah, so where were you in New York City? I already know, but just so you tell everybody else. Alright, so we got mostly everything for sale there. Right. Oh, we need another floor. Alright. Well, here we go. We're gonna do another floor because I feel we still need some bedroom furniture. I think we need some cribs and stuff so our Sims, when they're expecting, could come here and pick up a crib. What else should we have in our furniture store? We still have money. Anybody have anything they'd like to see in this furniture store? I hear Spotty laughing from the other room. Alright, I feel up here we're gonna do just basic cheap. Why don't I have my cheap? There it is. My $2 gray rug. We still have money, so we spend. And that's not it, Spotty. I feel that I am being judged. Some of it is, yes, we have money, so we may spend said money, but also what could we use in our shop? We don't have beds for the Sim. We don't have bedroom area. We don't have cribs. I would think an electronics store would be better for televisions. I don't know. You tell me. What do you think we should have up here? Like, we did 2 seating areas with living rooms, which I think were fine. And then we did all of these dining room. And then we did kind of the chess tables, because almost every Sim has a chess table. Oh, a tea and a bar. Yep, we could do that. Yep. Oh my god, I'm gonna do all 4 floors here. I told you this was too small. Maybe I should get rid of a couple of these and put the bar. Do we need cheap stuff? Alright, let's start over here with beds. Okay, so we should have like a nice double bed over here. Maybe like that. And then maybe like a cute kids single bed there. Maybe the bedrooms would be up this way. Alright, so we're gonna need some cool end tables that go with my lovely bed. I don't know if they go exactly, but I'm keeping them because I like them. Need some nice. Oh, this went with I never realized that this went with the vacation. Wow, you learn something new every day that you play The Sims. Interesting. Alright. So then I guess maybe It would be more like that. I see. All right, so there we got those. And maybe... Anybody who knew that this bed was from vacation, please stand up. I had no idea. We're gonna make it like it's bougie vacation over here. Let's actually, we're gonna get rid of this and this. And we'll do this. Or that. There, what do we think of that? And then for the kids, let's do this first. Okay, so it does not like that end table, so we'll do that. And then for kids, what do we need for kids? Maybe like that. And alright, what are we thinking here? I'm thinking that looks pretty good. We're gonna put the end tables for the child stuff. Thinking white. Oh, of course that was off-white. Ugh, Sims. Why did they do this to me? I got this one. Yes, that works perfectly. Perfect. Alright, now we need some little things to hang behind the child's bed. Child. What do I want to put behind the child's bed? Here, there's a sheep. I was gonna stick a gnome. I'm like, the gnome will work. I'm gonna scare the kid to death. There's a ducky. I like the ducky. No. I think I like the gnome better. Sorry, the child will be afraid. Right. I kind of like that. So we kind of look like we have a bedroom area here. And then for this one, we have red. I don't like that. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work. And then for the kid, we could do... I don't like any of those. What about this? Something like that is cute. Okay, I'm kind of liking our little bedroom area coming in here. If anybody has any other ideas, let me know. We're just building. Alright, what can we put? That's kind of cute for the little girl's room. And for this crazy one over here, I kind of like that red rug, so we kind of delineate the rooms. Alright. Let's see. We can put a freezer bunny. I think we're going to have to put a light somewhere. Let's see, what can we put as far as color up here? I think the color should be, the color should be maybe basic, gray and gray. Alright, and then maybe we could do just a basic. What does she still have in her inventory? Anything? Nothing. Does he have anything? No. And the kid has nothing. Alright, we're good. Alright, we still have 53,000. We can still spend. Alright, we should have a basic bed over here. Like, it's for, like, you know, something for sale. Like clearance. And then over here, maybe we could do like something like this. Okay, and then we could have let's see, bar. We need a bar. Okay, so you got a bar here. And that's not a custom content bar. And you're saying like tea or something. Like a tea. Oh look, we've got like the wine rack. We should have something like that. So we got like the bar. The bar, maybe we could do 2 of these wine racks. In 2 different colors. To buy those. 1 light, 1 dark. What else? What else? Let's go into the kitchen stuff. Okay, we don't want appliances because we can open an appliance store. What else could we possibly have? We don't really want bookshelves because we could do them like in a bookstore. I'm trying to think, what else could we have? Like, we got the end tables. We got tables. I don't really do anything with like center islands or anything. Maybe desks. I didn't do a desk. Let's see. Maybe like that desk over here. Could be for sale, and I don't think we do plumbing over here. Not really appliances or electronics. We are going to put some lighting in here in a second. Miscellaneous. The miscellaneous stuff. Maybe another desk would work. Let's see. Maybe this one? Not sure how we're going to set these up. We could do like a back-to-back kind of thing. That's cute. Because the Sims have to have some space to look around, you know? Alright, so this is kind of our odds and ends things over here. Maybe for... no, I'll leave the bar there. And we'll just let it go at that. Alright guys, what are we thinking? I'm gonna set the stuff up here for sale, and then we're going to, I mean, they had plenty of money. So stuff that they can honestly look at and purchase would be like, I don't really want them off the back. Toy box, this, that. I don't think the pictures, maybe that, because then it's too hard to get in there and restock. Alright, so now we need like curtains over here. Maybe just like basic curtains. Oh, I'm thinking like just Sim basics. I got these in white. Did I move objects off? Just checking. There it goes. There it goes. Alright, so we got that. I don't feel like it's quite as... Oh, you know what we don't have? No, like, lamps or anything. Like, standing lamps. Alright, let's do... Since we have to do some anyway. Let's do, like, a cute little... How am I going to interact? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to lose all my stars. Spotty's right. I'm going to lose all my stars. She said, how am I going to interact with people in time so I don't lose all my stars? I don't know. My people are probably going to lose all their stars and then I'm going to be mad. Okay, so we can put like here. Could be a lamp that we can sell. And then we should probably have like some kind of cool red lamp over here to sell. Yep, Spotty hit the nail on the head. By the time any of my people... You know what? I'm going to have to hire somebody to be at the register. And then somebody else to stock. And then my time will have to be like exclusively like running around like a mad person to just do the to just do that so to interact with people. Otherwise, you're right, I'm going to lose. Spotty has a good point. I'm going to lose all my stars. It's terrible. What can you do? Nothing. There's nothing to do about that. But I mean, I think if you had just one person maybe doing it, and I guess if it gets really, really bad, you could make the stuff on the higher floors more expensive, because Sims don't like when you set things like ridiculously expensive, they won't buy them. So you could do that, and then they won't buy. I mean, I say that, but in the chocolate shop, once I hit, they could be expensive, but once I hit ridiculously expensive, they would walk out and be mad. So I mean, I would just set the stuff really high if I had to. I'm gonna gouge you if you dare to go up the elevators. Don't you dare. If you go up that elevator, there'll be consequences. I guess that's the only thing I could possibly do. Poor Sims. They didn't know that if they take that elevator ride, it's going to be their doom. I mean, really, if you're honest, that's kind of how Ralph Lauren was. The more floors you went up, the pricier it was. Maybe they just figured they couldn't deal with everybody. So they just priced it so high that it was ludicrously expensive by the time you got to the top floor. I mean, we still kept going up to the top floor, so it didn't dissuade everybody who was insane. I mean, I guess that there's something to be said for that type of insanity, I guess. Maybe we can make it seem like, you know, for sale on this side. We got sale items over here, people. Come on over and buy. What else can I do over here? Yeah, sale. It's a sale. I'm sure it's not, but we'll pretend. We're gonna pretend that behind that line there is a sale. Not disingenuous, it's retail. Maybe put like a lamp like that over here somewhere. We'll mark that one for sale. Okay, nobody said anything about my ridiculously expensive idea. I guess that's okay. I don't know if that's everybody's like judging like she's crazy or everybody's like that's a great idea. Right, I don't know that I like the pictures for back here. There's a cute kitty, we could do that one. Angry Man, I don't think we're going to use that one. That's too close to home in retail. Alright, we'll do that one. Maybe we should have another one over on the other side. Oh, pretty little lotus flower or something. There, that looks good. Alright, I like it. And then we're going to shut all the lights again, see how it looks in the dark. We probably need like just some basic generic little lights around. Okay, and go down one. And generic. Got another one. Generic. Okay, I did make that little lamp for sale. Alright. I gotta go up. Look, no roof. We're gonna get rained on. And in my game, it's not bad enough that you get 1,500 times your bills. You will also freeze to death. Welcome to Tipsy Plays. I only like to play if everybody is going. My daughter, when she's talking to me about my Sims game, it's kind of funny because, like, in her mind, this should be your utopia. It should be your alternate life. But for me, it's like, no, it should be like how to torture everybody. So we tend to have a difference of opinion on how to play The Sims, although she keeps my mods in the game. And I'm typically not happy unless the Sims are being tortured on a regular basis. Alright, so this in general is this is the store. We're gonna put that there. And he's gonna need a phone. Go there. And then we're gonna get a phone. And here's the phone. Eventually, I am sure we're gonna need an air conditioning unit or something. We probably should have like just a couple of chairs, because you know how like when you're sitting and waiting for the person to take you, or you're buying the stuff. Oh, they seem kind of big, don't they? Maybe I could put them over here. Kind of like those. I don't want to give them up now that I have them. Yeah, that kind of works, right? Maybe we could put like something between them. Some little table. Like that one. And then we should have magazines or something. Magazine. Here we go. Let's do that one. Look, all kinds of messy magazines up for our Sims. I'm loving it. We should probably have some kind of little rug. Okay, because I put the thing between the doors, that one's not gonna work. Poo. How long is that? Not long enough. How long is that? That's perfect. Alright, and it is going to be blue. It's going to be green. Gonna be black. Do I have black? Why do I not have the colors that I wish for? There, we have black. Alright, maybe we could have something over here. I always like to have like the cork boards and stuff, like, you know how anybody who works in retail, I just had everybody, when I said that, have some kind of PTSD reaction. Anybody who works in retail, there's always like the notice boards. So I kind of feel like here, so we should have like the notice board there, or you know, you're coming in, and I feel like that would be around. Or, you know, if you work retail, you've always got them. There, we should have a couple of those. There. All right, what are we thinking? I'm thinking that is it. So we've got that, and then we need on the outside. This always deletes itself, so it's like, okay, we need to move objects back on. Okay, and we can move this out of the way, because you don't need this for a community lot. I just keep them because I start everything with a residential lot, because honestly, then it's just easier. I could tell you a lot of things, but it's just easier to start with a residential lot. So there's our little phone booth for us to pull up.
She's been on, I just...
That's my son you hear in the background. Alright, so we will get this going. And we're almost finished. What do we think of that? I don't think we got too many people watching. Just 2. It's okay. I want to thank you for hanging with me. So we've got... And so we always use these little trees. They remind me of the trees that you used to see on the street in Manhattan. So they're going to be our little trees coming on the sidewalk. And then we just want some dirt, some common dirt. There we go. So that works. Okay, so you'd be coming down. You see all my places have their little trees that I've built recently. Oh, you know what he did not do? Ugh. No bathroom. Anybody who said that, yep, you're right. No bathroom. Okay, maybe. Man, oh man. Let's see, I don't think we can fit it anywhere. There is nowhere I want to stick a bathroom in this place. Ugh. Maybe I can add just off to the side a wee little, like, I'm so aggravated at myself. I can't believe, it's not gonna let me. It is not gonna let me add. What about, and I probably can't back here either. I probably hit my max. Yep. Man, okay, does everybody know what this means? One more floor. Let's see if it lets me. I think we can do 4 floors. Alright, so we come to the top. Oops. Oh, this is so tipsy typical. Alright. So in tipsy typical fashion. Okay, we will come back and deal with all of that later. Let's see, we're gonna have to get rid of that. And alright, so the only thing on this floor, I guess, maybe eventually we can have a lounge. So all of this can kind of come back. It's gonna come up. And maybe come this way. And maybe be that big. Oh my goodness. Alright. See if it lets me do the final upstairs. Yeah. Alright, connect. Yeah, okay. Okay. So there.
Hit settings and bottom right.
Oh my goodness. It looks like a freaking ship. I hate it. What am I gonna do now? What if instead of music? I hate it. I hate it, peoples. But we don't have a bathroom, and that will be a problem. Okay, what if we do, like, it looks like a boat. It looks like a bloody boat. I think no matter what I do, it's gonna look like a boat. Like the SS Titanic here. Right. Ugh, I'm so aggravated. Alright, so there, we got that. Okay. And man, I can't believe we forgot a restroom. Alright, so what we'll do here, because it's so big, luckily we have tons of money. We were just saying I keep spending. We're gonna let this go like this. We can put like a restroom over here, and then eventually we can put, I mean, I guess we can put like a, like an owner's lounge or whatever. I don't know, employee lounge? For lack of a better term, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go this. And then we need bathroom stalls. I cannot believe this. And I don't care so much about the people coming here. I care about the employees. But since we had to do this whole top, now we're gonna care about everybody. So yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. So everybody can come up and use them. even though in my other shops it was really just for employees, and that's kind of how it went. But these guys, they have enough money, and the shop is really big, so we're just gonna let it go at that. Let's see, let's come back. I really like this color, so we're gonna carry that nice warm color all the way up. Okay, and we'll carry it there, just because I really like all that. I think it was very nice, and I just felt we needed rugs and stuff for the bedrooms, and let's get some kind of nice, just basic. Everybody knows I like the stupid green. Reminds me of New York. And I've got like my things over there. Maybe we can just put do I have like just maybe a long mirror there and a long mirror there, and do I have something like that? Yeah, that's okay. And what could I put there? We'll put Fancy Mess here, you know, just because we'll say they're there all the time. I could put a trash can, I think. Maybe makes sense. Maybe we'll just put a little one there. And I think that's fine. Maybe we can put some lights. Yeah, that works fine. It could be nicer, but I don't care enough to make it nicer. This and here, and then we need it to come out here. And what I need then from this is okay, and I mean, I don't like that it looks like the bloody boat, but let's do this. Instead of that, we will do a black. Anything like that. Like this. Like that. I'll just make it like a little bit higher. I think that'll help it with that whole. No, I thought it would help it with the Titanic look. It does not at all. Ugh. Yeah, my SS Titanic. Look at this. It's just terrible. It's just a box. There's just nothing. Maybe if we put like a real roof on it. I mean, I don't know. I am not even 100% sure what to do with it. No, it looks like a guy with a bad haircut. Yeah, no, it still looks like a dumb boat. Alright, let's just go back to what I was doing. Ugh. Let's see. What can we put around the top? Maybe. Yeah, whatever. We're just gonna maybe there. and that's it. I don't even think it calls for anything up here. No, I just can't. It just, ugh. Yeah, that's just Titanic there going on. Maybe we can do something with, I think it's gonna end up being a problem, but maybe like some kind of shrub up here would be pretty. You know. You know, just to give it, I don't know, something. A little different. I don't know. It just needs something. I mean, it's just boring.
Very cool.
Can we?
Always playing codes, so you can get the goods.
Okay, so that's a little bit more. That's all I want. Okay, but that kind of gives it a little bit more, I don't know what. Doesn't look quite so pathetic. Anything? Yep, I did. Alright, that can work. Alright, that's just not gonna happen for it. Gonna let it alone. Can we? We're not giving up yet. Alright, I kinda like stuff on the roof. That gives it something. What about, do I have any? I think they'd have to be in here. Window boxes. Like, just to give it a little bit more of something cute, maybe. Maybe like that. Red. Okay, so we got like a little bit of something in the very front layer though, which is cute. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I kinda like them like that. Yeah, that's kinda cute. Got some little pop of red. All right on the front. That's cute. Alright. Doesn't look quite so pitiful. kind of signage? I kind of like that. You can see that there's stuff on sale. I need a little sign. My eyes are twitching. My eyes are twitching because I can't think of my signs. Where are my eyes again? Twitch, 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 twitch. Oh, let's see. Can I pick something? Oh, they're cute. That's cute. I mean, I don't think Scrooge and Marlowe is it, but let's see. Here's something that stands out a little bit more. Red, I kind of like. The Zunkies. The Owl Post. Apothecary. Magical Menagerie. Money Dukes. Wizard Wear. Flourish and Bolts. I'm not sure even what that says. Oh, that's probably not it. No. Another apothecary. Village store, that's kind of cute. Toy store. A tea room. Pet store. Lamp Emporium. Grocer. Butchers. Boutique. And bakery. Antiques. Alright. What was one that was just like... What? Toy store, no. Village store, I like. Alright, that works. Let's turn some lights off. We will put our... Usually I stick some lamps right around here, just because there always was. And we are going to have to put some kind of light maybe behind. Sort of thing. I mean, I guess we can put them up here. Yeah, that you can see that says the toys. Not the toy store, the village store, which works. There we go. Alright, and then we should probably have a light or two down the long corridors. Just for safety. Alright, I like it. I'm thinking it's looking good. Alright, let's see here. Let's turn the little lights on. What do we think? I think it looks cute. I like it now that we've got some greenery and stuff. I feel stuff always needs some finishing touches or some plants somewhere. Fortunately, in Sim New York, you can't have too many plants anywhere. Oh look, Mrs. Crumplebottom, our first customer looking miserable coming to our store. Didn't we close our store? Wait, did I mark all this stuff up here? Yeah, okay. I don't want her coming in and stealing things. Look at her. She's like, oh yes, I'm going to tell them a thing or two about their store. Oh yes, my pretties. I think the store is closed. Yeah, it is. It's closed. Alright, so at least we have a bathroom. At some point, I will have to come back and do... We only have 14,000 left. So I can't, in good conscience, do... Oops. We're gonna have to fix that. I can't, in good conscience, do the room for the employees, which we are going to need something, like some kind of food and stuff. I mean, maybe we can... can I... What the heck was that? Oh, now we've got the bad witch here, right? Which means we'll have cockroaches on the lot. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. There is always some kind of crazy to be had. Alright, I don't know what to do here. Put on there, and that on there. And we'll just get rid of this back row. Yeah, it still looks okay. And then we don't have them popping into our room here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick another door right here. I cannot believe we've already got the witch. I have another lot that I have the cockroaches, and they just never leave. It's ridiculous. All right, so up here we're just gonna want, I don't even know what I want because I don't want them to burn the place to the ground. Let's just throw this and maybe 2 of these and this, and how about a nice microwave, and we'll put some seating. And I think that's going to be about it up here for now. Just because, one, I don't want to spend the money, because if we get hit with a ton of bills, we are doomed with only $12,000 left. And I probably built too fast and too greedily on this place, so that probably wasn't a good idea. I don't think so anyway. And let's just put a curtain here. I probably don't need to, but I'm going to. Yeah, you guys, I'm sure you're all hollering at me to stop. Yeah, we'll put one in the stall so nobody's peeping, no peepers. All right, so we've got this. We're gonna save real quick just because that's the kind of stuff that happens to me. I know Spotty's in playing a new game. Let's see. So lock, allow only household and employees. The bad witch, we do not need her. Okay, so here it look. Now we're gonna have rain. She's such a witch. Oh, now this poor kid is going to have like PTSD because I'm sure we'll have cockroaches and everything else. Oh, how cute. Look, the little kid is like, hello, I know you're a witch, but I like you. Up, here we go. Dude, can't you just spray the cockroaches? Spray them. Oh my goodness. Look, now everybody is going to be sick and stuff because of the cockroaches. Can we just get some... What do you got going on here? Alright, and Dad, what do you got? I need everybody to deal with their needs. Yeah, everybody. Does anybody have any badges? We don't need those stinking badges. Yes, you do. You need badges. I don't even know where the badges are. Oh, here they are. He has no badges? Okay, and she has a talent bronze badge. Yeah, I'm sure the kid has no badges. Oh my goodness. They're dancing on the dead bugs. Can somebody please clean up the bugs? Please dispose of the bugs. Hey, look, it's Lucian. Lucian's with the evil witch. My daughter probably would agree with that Lucian is with the evil witch. I think the cat just jumped into the mailbox. Alright, so here we are. Here is our store that looks like the SS Titanic. I will probably get rid of the other store because I hate the way these look. Mrs. Crumplebottom is waiting for the grand opening. We're gonna send these Sims home. I don't think it looks too terrible now that we put some of the greenery on it. I don't know. Oh my god, now the Sim is playing in the puddles. But here, we're gonna send them home. Walked a lot, walk home. Mrs. Crumplebottom, one of the things I learned about her is she has a serious drinking problem. Anytime I have a bar, she goes, everybody go home. What are you doing here? Leave. Go home. Go to another lot. Yeah, bye. My gosh. Alright, so they're headed home. Well, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Here we are back at our house. I'm not sure I like. But I hope you had fun building that with me and hanging with me. Cool, looks like a member of your family brought home a video game. Wonderful. It's nice and sunny at our house. So anyway, who is this? I hope you liked seeing Sim York. We're gonna save so I don't crash. I don't know when I'll be streaming again. This was just kind of a pop-up for fun. Like I said, I'm hoping to do this on my Patreon page, which is Tipsy Mommy Shark. You can find me on Patreon, and you can always find my content at More Tipsy Mommy Shark. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me. I look forward to seeing you guys all again another time. I want to say